I saw this on Instagram the other day and I'm like, damn, I have never decoded Us out loud for the people. Jordan Peele movies are my favorite to decode because it's so much symbolism. So because of that, I'm not going to decode the whole movie, but of course, I definitely want to decode the ending as well as a few other key parts. Y'all already know, I want to hear y'all thoughts and what you think about the ending and what you think really happened. Okay, so we all know by now this film wasn't just horror. This was about us, literally. Us in the U.S., aka America. On top, you got the comfortable families living the American dream, aka the Wilsons that was on vacation. Then lurking beneath, you got what they call the tethered. They represent the ones that are forgotten, the oppressed people, the ones that live in the shadows. I think what Jordan Peele was showing us is you can only bury your shadow for so long before it comes to the surface. We're going to take it to when little Adelaide went into that hall of mirrors. A lot of people think this is when her and Red were switched, which leads a lot of people to believe the whole time Adelaide was the tethered, this one. But y'all know me, I had to think a little bit deeper. I'm like, what if it wasn't a swap? What if it was initiation? Stick with me. When little Adelaide was in the Hall of Mirrors, what if she came face to face with her shadows and she had no choice but to integrate them, bring them into her current world? Okay, so we got to take it to the ballet. Y'all remember when she was dancing beautifully, right? And then on the bottom, you see Red mimicking her exact move. Red's movements, though, they seemed a bit more broken. That scene wasn't just about contrast, it was about connection. That means their souls were tied. What one does, the other one fills. I think what Jordan Peele was saying, they're not separate, they're actually two halves of the same self. When Adelaide unalived Red at the end, a lot of people said she snapped like she was one of the tethered. What if that scream, that rawness, that rage was her integrating her shadow self? The moment she finally embraced her shadow completely. That's what made her the true Adelaide and when she finally became whole. And Lil Jason, he was peeping everything. When he was giving her this look in the car, a lot of people was like, damn, he realized that she's not the real Adelaide. But see, here's where I see it differently. I feel like he's looking at her because he knows she just unleashed something primal. You know that look you give your parents after you realize that they greater than what you thought they were? Like, damn, I didn't even know you could do all that. To me, that look wasn't, you not my mom. That look was, you changed and I see you. Let's take it back to this mark on Adelaide's cheek because that's symbolism as well. In my mind, that's not just an injury, that's a scar of shadow work. You can't walk away untouched after she's been wrestling with her darker half. That mark shows us she carries her shadows with her now. That means she is whole. And when he lingered on this smirk at the end, it was brilliant. It wasn't just about the switch. It's bigger than that, way bigger, because Adelaide is America, y'all. Feeling like everything is fine, but underneath, them scars and shadows are stitched together. So I stopped questioning, was this the real Adelaide or not? Since I realized it was about America, I'm like, well, when we gonna face our own tethered? Because just like in the movie, the shadows always come back. So the tethered are not just clones or monsters, they're symbols. A big underlying theme is the generational trauma. So they represent pretty much everything America doesn't want to face. That's why the Hands Across America chain at the end was so powerful. It called back to that 1986 campaign that was supposed to end homelessness and hunger. The same shit that we see and deal with today. Jordan Peele was showing us that America loves gestures and optics, but never putting in the real work. I know I'm on the edge of my seat to decode him. Yeah, I know everything is connected, especially Jordan Peele movies. I might do a part 2 to let y'all know what I think all of these movies together mean. But again, let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. As always, peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.